Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the match day 4 of Interjit Namchom Arunachal League. We have a very exciting clash awaiting us. It's going to be Monyul Football Club who will be up against PATKAI United Football Club. Well, Monyul FC didn't win their last match against Capital Complex and are still without any points. And on the other hand, PATKAI United will be looking forward to continue their winning momentum.
As before, Monu FC is donning their traditional all-white jersey, and PATKAI United, same as before, sky blue and white. Both the teams are in a huddle right now, going through their last words and strategies with each other. This is the table as things stand today. Siang Warriors FC having won their match yesterday at 3 points, so are Capital Complex FC. FC Niga United 3 points. Coming United FC is at 3 points. PATKAI United FC is at 3 points. Rest of the teams have not opened up their scoreboards in the in the table so far. Rest of the teams are at 0 points each. This is day 4, second match for both the teams involved. So this is where things start to heat up a little bit. What do you think, Ali?
Absolutely, Monyul FC will be looking forward to open their books and get the 3 points here and reach the top of the table after this match. And on the other hand, PATKAI United will be looking to increase their lead at the top of the table. Well, with that, the referee Sangam Kayang has blown the whistle, and now we are underway here at the Golden Jubilee Stadium. It's PATKAI United FC in sky blue playing the ball from left to right.
Slow build-up from the left flank from PATKAI United FC. Ball goes out for a throw-in.
Well, Monyul Football Club is led by their captain Honi Tanakamder. And on the other hand, PATKAI United is led by the captain C. Ramdin Mawaya from Mizoram.
Challenge there from the back. Referee stops the game. Slight protest from the PATKAI United player there, but referee's not having any of that. Referee Sangam Kain, very efficient, a very experienced official, laying down the rule very strictly for both the teams.
Well, it's Lalun Siama with the ball to Joram Loma. But the right back there couldn't get the connection right. Well, we do have a couple of changes in the starting lineup for Monyul FC. Tame Agung and Tutu Sakrinso, they're on the bench now, and in their place is Guling Songadong and Rinchin Dorji Karma. And on the other hand, PATKAI United's playing 11 is the same as in the previous match. Now he has Faiz with the ball for Monyul. A sloppy clearance there. However, PATKAI gets the ball back. Thinglem back to his keeper, Srishant.
Both the teams are just slowly settling in. We're just into 2.5 minutes of gameplay so far. Possession is somehow retained by PATKAI United. Pass to the back. The defense is looking good at PATKAI United FC's end. Monyul FC, of course, would like to break through and create some magic the first chance they get. Long ball in. safely with the keeper at Monu FC.
This guling sungatong for Faiz, Muhammad Faiz. Good defending there by the right back, Tagin Nitin. Muhammad Faiz got stretched off in the last match because of an injury. I hope he's okay now.
Seems to be doing good, and Mohammad Faiz was very instrumental in the first encounter that Monyul FC had in the league, although they didn't quite win the game, but the performance by Faiz was excellent. And as my colleague said, he was injured, but he seems to be okay in this particular game. I'm sure he's 100%, otherwise he wouldn't be in the starting 11. Throw in for PATKAI United.
Now here's Rawang Hakun, the goal scorer for PATKAI in the first match. Made the difference in the inaugural match against Subansiri United. And that was an attempt by Jishan Ahmed. However, ball goes out for a goal kick.
Didn't quite connect as he would have probably liked. It was missing the power and the accuracy he would have hoped for. Nonetheless, Monyul FC trying to make something happen from the right flank. Pushes the ball forward, but goes out of play for a throw-in for PATKAI United.
Sering Wange with the ball inside the penalty area for Faiz, but cleared away by Tagin Nitin. Faiz takes it quickly to Gulingso, but Gulingso dispossessed the ball there. Honi Kamdir back to his keeper Nawang.
We're into 7 minutes of gameplay so far. No goals from both the teams. Considering it's their second match, I'm guessing they're probably a bit well settled than they were in the first encounter that they had with their respective opponents. Good break, good run, and good ball in from the right flank. Nonetheless, a little too high, too much pace and elevation there, really. Nobody could do anything about it. Referee Kayang is going for his yellow card. I'm not sure what happened there. I think that's two players from either team. Rinchin Dorjikarma from Monyul FC and Ravi Kumar from PATKAI United. They've both been shown the yellow card. We didn't quite get to see really what happened. I'm guessing that must have been some kind of a rough challenge, a tussle between themselves, which was probably a bit more than match referee Sangam Kayang would have liked.
Well, here's another foul, this time by Taro Hirum. Well, we have already seen 2 yellow cards in the first 10 minutes of this match.
caution, a yellow card this early in the match is never a good idea. Considering you have so much of gameplay still left, that's going to stay with the players who've been cautioned throughout the rest of the game, because any kind of tackle or push.
Now this is chipped in nicely by Guling. So Monyul FC with the chance. Good attempt there. However, couldn't get the direction right. It goes over the bar.
It's a good attempt nonetheless. Quick build-up by Monu FC. They took that free kick very fast, and before we could understand, they took the shot. Nonetheless, good attempt, but weren't able to convert that. 9 minutes so far. Its scoreline is still at Monu FC 0, PATKAI United 0.
Well, both the teams are looking for that opening. But so far, not successful yet in finding that opening in the final third for both the teams. This is PATKAI United. However, loses the ball there. And it's out for a PATKAI throw again. Tagenidin Rawang Hakun now on the right flank. Keeps the ball in play. Good defending there by Faiz, doing his defensive duties, coming all the way back from the left wing position.
Corner kick for PATKAI United. This could be the first opportunity they've had so far in the game.
That was sent by Phungpa Pansa. PATKAI still has the ball. It was Jeshan Ahmed who went for the shot this time, but easy for Nawang.
It was a good ball in, but was cleared by the defender, and the second attempt at goal didn't yield any results whatsoever, really. I think we're having a replay of what transpired before, which led to the match referee Sangam Kayam taking out his yellow card and caution, showing it to both two players. It's a good frantic bit of play there by PATKAI United while we were going through the replay there. That was a half-hearted attempt at goal. Didn't really struck it with any intent.
Well, it seems like Sangam Khaing is reaching for his pockets once again. And this is another yellow card.
Well, just 12 minutes into the game and we've already had a flurry of yellow cards. 3 of them so far. This is something which is not ideal at all for any team, really. All the yellow cards, these all add up in the final tally right before as the playoffs end. The referee again having a word with the player from Monyul FC.
And it's Rawang Hakun who has received the 3rd yellow card of this match.
Referee laying down the rules.
Having a word with Faiz there.
Absolutely no ambiguity there. It's the referee who's going to lay down the rules and the player has to follow it. Somehow that exchange between the referee and the player from Monu FC was a little bit longer than it should have been. Nonetheless, free kick for PATKAI United FC.
And it's the captain Ramdin Mawaiya with a ball inside the penalty area, but cleared away by Wange. Out for a PATKAI throw. Spalai Wangpan who takes it. Taruhirum couldn't get the connection right there on the left flank. Cleared away again by Shering Wange. Well, in the first match, Shering Wange was pairing up with Tame Agung in the midfield. However, in this match, It's Gulingsho who will be combining with him in the midfield. The local boy from Tawang, Shering Wange.
Throw in for Monu FC. Quickly taken.
Pasang couldn't find his teammate there. Loses possession to PATKAI. PATKAI United with the ball. Plays it all the way back to his centre back, Ravi. Ravi to Fungpa. Good pressing there by Gulingso. Gulingso gets the ball. Plays it forward for Faiz to run into. Faiz has the ball on the left flank. Puts across inside. But no problem for the keeper Sishant. He gets the ball easily.
Couldn't find his teammate as he intended. Just chipped it in right in the arms of the goalkeeper from PATKAI United. Moving forward, the strikers will have to up the game a little bit and possibly, either pass those or have a go at this goal themselves with more intent. Build up there again by Monyul FC, but dispossessed by the PATKAI United defense, which has been consistent from day one. Throw in for PATKAI United. Another throw in.
PATKAI United have already won one match, which was the inaugural match against Capital Complex Football Club. Meanwhile, that's a good ball by Ardi Karma to Faiz, but Faiz there should have done really better. He couldn't get that connection right, and the ball goes over the bar for a PATKAI goal kick.
A little too high to be of any trouble whatsoever for the goalkeeper from PATKAI United, Shishant.
That was the attempt. Well, that was a teasing ball by Ardi Karma. However, Faiz on that occasion couldn't capitalize on that. As I was saying, PATKAI already have won 3 points by virtue of winning their first match, and they sit at the top of the table. Here's Rawang Hakun. Gets deflected and goes out for a corner kick.
It's a little weak, that pass. I'm not entirely sure if that was really an attempted goal or a pass for his centre forward. Nonetheless, goes out for a corner kick. We've seen a fair bit of attacking game from both Monyul FC and PATKAI United. Both are pressing forward in turns almost.
This is Phungfa Pansa, the vice captain of PATKAI, with the corner kick. The left footer midfielder goes for the second bar, and the players are appealing for a handball. However, the referee says play on. The Monyul FC still are without any points in this league. They lost against Capital Complex in the inaugural match, 4 goals to 2. So they will be looking forward to get the 3 points in this match.
Sure, they would like to open up their scoreboard in the tally. As of now, with just one game played between all the teams, no draws so far, so all the teams are split evenly. You have 5 teams with 3 points each. You have 5 points with 0 points.
5 teams with 0 points.
5 teams with 0 points, right. Of course, all the teams involved would like to change that. Monyul FC would like to open up their scoreboard. PATKAI United would like to double the lead. And that's the intent behind a league-style playoff. And as we said before, we have more than a month of football coming your way, a lot of action. So please do stay tuned. Ask your friends, family, everybody to join in. If possible, join us in the Golden Jubilee Outdoor Stadium here in Upia. If not, join us live. We're coming to you on various online platforms, YouTube, News FY being two of them.
Monyul FC lost the ball there, and it's now Taginidin on the right flank. Honi Kamdir gets the ball, plays it to Sering Wange. Sering Wange with a good ball down the left flank for Faiz. Faiz receives it, controls it. Guling so looking for options, plays a forward ball, but Srishant is off the line. But it seems like there was a bit of a collision between the keeper and the Monyul FC player. Both the players are on the floor at the moment. This is the collision between the two of the players. Srishant did a good job there by coming off the line, sensing the danger and not allowing the Monyul FC player to get hold of the ball. And Ravi Kumar, the centre back, was there to clear off the danger. However, Srishant seems to be in pain, and the physio is there to the rescue. With 20 minutes of game played and the match day 4 of Inderjit Namcham Arunachal League between Monyul FC and PATKAI United FC. And it's still even Stevens for both the sides at 0-0. As Faiz will take the throw in. Played a pivotal role in the Monyul FC's previous match against Capital Complex. And it's Faiz again on the left flank, but good defense there by Palai. Palai doing his defensive duties there. However, the ball is back with Monyul FC now. This is Monyul FC looking for options in the front line.
The ball control and possession. Oh, that's seemed like a silly challenge by the striker from Monu FC on PATKAI United's goalkeeper Srishant. He's gone down, the referee just attending to him, making sure he's all right. As I was saying, the possession of the ball has been a bit of a contentious issue for all the teams. They are losing possession without too much effort from the opponent team in many instances. That ball in goes out for a corner kick for Monyul FC in this instance. Looks like number 14, Levon Renglon Anand, is going to take that from the right foot, curves out. Somehow a player from Monu FC went down holding his face. We'll come back to that later. PATKAI United building up on a counter-attack from the left flank. Plenty of white shirts in the back. Monyul FC had enough time to get back to check that counter-attack. Nonetheless, PATKAI FC still pressing on.
A good 1-2 there between Jishan and Pupa Pansa. However, well, Monyul FC players are asking for an offside, but the referee has pointed to the corner. And Jishan Ahmed is going to take the corner kick for PATKAI. Jishan with an in-swinging ball inside. Cleared away by the defense.
Good job there by the defender from Monu FC. Clear that away. Nonetheless, referee did blow his whistle. Probably saw a shove which he didn't like. Very experienced and very strict. On point, the referee Sangam Kayam.
Joram Loma this time for Monyul FC. The young fullback did his job well in the first match against Capital Complex. However, this was a bit of a miscommunication between Tage Nitin and the keeper there. And the ball is out for a Monyul corner kick.
Defender wanted to pass it on to the goalkeeper, but there was just a little bit too much pace on the ball for the goalkeeper to be able to get hold of it.
It's Faiz towards the first post, a low-driven ball towards the first post, but ball hits the side netting and it's out for a goal kick. Well, PATKAI United FC likes to build up from the back, and the keeper, instead of going long, he has been playing it square to his centre backs, and they like to take their time to build up using their keeper as well.
And unlike the past few matches, we haven't seen many long ball attempts so far in this game, but that might change as we move further. Monyul FC on the build-up. That's a good ball through.
That's Faiz for Monyul FC, but good defending there by Tinglem Wangsu. Faiz is definitely not happy with the decision. He is asking for a foul there. However, the referee Sangam Kaing says that was not a foul. And that's Srishant again on the floor. Well, we have had Srishant on the floor a couple of times already in the last couple of minutes.
Well, that collision there between Srishant and the striker seemed a little nasty, although we're not quite sure exactly where he got hit. He's pointing towards his head. The game referee Sangam Khan not necessarily very convinced with that. Nonetheless, good bit of defending there. Denied the striker from Monyul FC a golden opportunity.
That was a good ball by Golingso from the midfield. A good penetrative ball between the centre back and the full back. Found Faiz on the left flank. However, Wangsu was there to clear away the danger. Well, Srishant seems to be the prized possession of PATKAI United, and the strikers of Monyul FC are going at him like anything. But however, the scoreline still remains 0-0 for both the sides. It's Monyul FC now with the ball. Joram Loma plays it to Rolex. Rolex finds Adi Karma, but Adi Karma loses the ball there. It's back with Monyul FC. Rolex with a long ball towards the left flank. This time Tage Nitin gets the ball. He tried to head it back towards the keeper, but didn't get the power in that header. And the ball is out for a corner kick. Nitin could have done better, perhaps. He should have cleared it the first time.
Absolutely, it didn't have the power or the direction to even nudge it towards the goalkeeper. I'm sure Srishant was not too impressed with that Nonetheless, corner kick for Monyul FC. And again, it's number 9, Mohammed Faiz, who's taking that. Cleared away by PATKAI United defense. Monyul still doing their best, pressing on, keeping that pressure on, and Mohammed Faiz has been in the thick of the action throughout.
Nitin with the throw-in for PATKAI. Ram Dinmawaya, the captain, is down, and that was a tackle from behind by Levon Renglun Anand. Levon has played for the likes of Odisha FC reserves team. Nitin with the ball inside. Honi Kamder is there to clear the danger. However, PATKAI still has the ball. PATKAI still with the ball. A good cutback from the right side. And it was Rawang Hakun who was there. He gets the ball, however, balloons it over the bar.
Very good attempt there by PATKAI United FC. Came very close, but the execution was lacking. Couldn't really put it in the back of the net as they wanted to. That touch had just, I think angle was wrong. It just, the elevation was too much really to pose any kind of threat whatsoever to the goalkeeper from Monyul FC. Ball goes out for a throw-in for Monyul FC now.
Honitana come there. Loses the ball cheaply there. Now it's PATKAI United on the break. There was Palai Wangpan with the ball inside, but Lalnun Siama making sure the ball is out of play. Well, that was a bit clumsy there by the captain Honi Tanakamder. Gave away the ball cheaply. Pansa takes the corner kick quickly. This is Jesan Ahmad, deflected by the defender. However, Ramdin Mawaya has the ball. Ramdin Mawaya plays for Phungpha. Phungpha straight into the hands of the keepers. No intent in that cross by Phungpha Pansa.
Collision between the striker and the goalkeeper after the goalkeeper had the ball with himself. Referee takes no note of that.
Only come there to Pasang, the left back from Tawang. Meanwhile, it's Monyul United, Monyul FC with the attack. And that was Faiz again with the attempt. This time it was better than his previous attempts. However, not enough to find the back of the net. Well, it's been Faiz who has been causing all sort of problems for the PATKAI United defense.
Good shot from his left foot. Took a crack at it and just missed by not a lot. Did pose a bit of a challenge for the goalkeeper from PATKAI United, Sushant, but safely out. And again, now PATKAI is building up from the left flank again. A lot of blue shirts, see if they can make anything happen there. Good ball in somehow, but a little too long. Nonetheless, kept in play and has gone out of play this time. That's one of the things about this sport, football. You really cannot take it easy even for a few seconds. The build-up and the counter-attacks happen so fast and furiously that on one point you're elaborating about the previous attack you saw, the next second the other team is on the attack themselves.
Well, absolutely. And this is what exactly happened in the previous match of PATKAI United, I beg your pardon, of Monyul FC against Capital Complex. And it was the Gurung brothers, Vivek Gurung and Daniel Gurung, who
Yes.
punished the Monyul FC defense on the counter attack. And
We saw 3 goals in a span of 5 minutes. That was a lot of frantic activity there. Monyul FC did manage to draw level from being uh, trailing 2-0, but again, Capital Complex managed to thrash them in the end 4-2. Very frantic match that was, and like we said, I think most of the action came right after the 75th minute, and between the 75th and the 80th minute we had 3 goals. Now let's see how this turns out. Free kick for FC Monyul.
this is Faiz with the shot. The ball went through the wall, however, no power in it. No problem whatsoever for Srishant. And now it's PATKAI United on the break. Jishan Ahmed down the left flank. Outside of the boot pass for Ravang. But the captain Hone is there to clear it off. Joram Loma.
Srishant is definitely being worked by the Monyul FC attacking combination. Definitely justifying his fees. Long ball from PATKAI United on the right flank.
That was a good ball down the right flank for Palai Wangpan. Palai has the ball now. However,
Intercepted by Monyul FC defense.
lost the ball cheaply there.
35 minutes of gameplay so far. The score is still Monyul FC 0, PATKAI United 0.
Ramdin Mavaya connecting the defense with the forward line. Did a good job in their previous match against Subansri United. And the combination of Ramdin Mavaya and Phumpa Pansa in the midfield was on point for PATKAI United. They will be looking forward to continue that cohesion and combination between the two in this match as well.
Ball struck inside by Monyul FC. Plenty of blue shirts there. And that's a goal! That came out of absolutely nowhere, and Monyul FC goes ahead with 1 goal. Well struck. Absolutely out of nowhere that came.
And that's the young player Gulingso
Goal for Monyul FC
Ngadong, who came in
by
place of
player
Tame
number
Agung in the starting
13,
11.
Gulintho Ngadong.
And he made sure that he made this chance count. A wonderful strike from just the edge of the box.
It had absolutely everything that you would want. Just the right elevation, the pace, struck extremely well. Just didn't really have to beat the goalkeeper through power as such. Just lob chipped on top of his head. Very well done. As you can see in the action replay, takes it on the turn, no less. Beautifully struck.
But Srishant there was totally helpless. Just saw the ball going inside.
Absolutely, it's one of those strikes where the goalkeeper knows that he's been beaten, then all he can do really is just watch the ball go to the back of the net.
Well, it's Monyul FC 1 and PATKAI United 0 now. Courtesy of a wonderful strike by Gulingso Ngadong.
Would be fair to say that was probably one of the better or best goals that we have seen so far in this league.
And we expect to see more of these cracker of goals as we progress in the league. And now it's Monyul FC again on the attack. Pasang the left back with the ball inside. Faiz still has the ball.
Monu FC definitely now infused with positivity and excitement. Anytime you score a goal, that does wonders for the morale of the team. We're into the 40th minute of gameplay so far. Might have a few added on time. Not a lot. Haven't had too many unnecessary stoppages so far in the game. It's been fairly clean, except for those early yellow cards, which we saw 3 of them. Thankfully, everything has been quiet ever since. Now it's another break attempted by PATKAI United on the left flank, but countered and checked well by the Monyul FC defense.
Tinglam Wangsu went for a diagonal ball for Palai, but the ball goes out for a goal kick. Nawang Penjor for Monyul FC. Lalno Siama to Honi Kamder. Faiz has the ball to the goal scorer Golingso. Golingso clears it, and now Ardikarma goes for the ball, gets the ball. Ardikarma with a lovely ball down the left flank for Faiz. Faiz puts it inside, but good defending there by Taro Hirung. That was a good move again by PATKAI United FC down the left flank. A good through ball by Ardikarma to Faiz, and Faiz provided a good delivery inside the box. However, Taro Hirung was there to defend it well.
Very good work between Taro and the goalkeeper Shishant. They understood each other perfectly well. Otherwise, it was one of those situations where miscommunication can often lead to a self-goal, an own goal, but that was not the case. He just passed it back right into the arms of Shishant.
And that's a good ball again by Golingso for Faiz. Faiz up against Palai, gets past him, gets past 2 players, puts a lovely ball inside the box. And this time, it's Rolex who gets the ball, and he finds the back of the net and makes it Monyul FC 2, PATKAI United 0.
Excellent work there by Monu FC. They just kept pressing on, and that build-up was beautiful and methodical. As before, Faiz being the main architect of that attack, and PATKAI United defense is just grasping for some answers. The goalkeeper Shishant definitely disappointed.
Well, this is the move there. Faiz with the
Goal
step
for
overs, gets
Monyul
past 2
FC
players
by player
and
number 11,
puts the ball inside
Rolex Chongtam.
perfectly for Rolex to finish it off. Well, Faiz has been the main man in this match so far, creating havoc for the PATKAI United defense down the left flank.
Rolex did a great job of turning and just tucking that inside the back of the net, but honestly, PATKAI United defenders should have done so much better there. They just gave him too much space, too much time to really to do whatever he wanted, and that's not something that you want to see from your defensive line.
Well, it's 2-0 now. PATKAI United came to this match with a win in the previous match. However, in this match, now they're trailing to 2 goals. As we approach the end of the first half, Golingso Nadong with a chip for RD Karma, but this time Srishant is there to get the ball.
Monyul FC firmly in command, in the driving seat in the first half of the game between Monyul FC and PATKAI United. This is day 4 of Indrajit Namcham Arunachal League 2025-26. The referee blew the whistle. Assistant referee telling the player not to go ahead with the throw-in. I think we've had an injury. The physio rushes to the spot. Player from FC Monyul is down on the ground. As far as the pitch condition and the weather is concerned, I don't think we have any room for complaints today. Unlike the past few days, it's been very sunny today. If there was any water on the pitch, that's definitely evaporated. So at the moment, both the teams are playing under as ideal a condition as possible. Nonetheless, muscle cramps are also part of the game as much as anything else is, as my colleague Nani Hali will tell you.
No, absolutely, muscle cramps are common issues that we get to see. Dehydration and lack of conditioning being the reasons for it. And we have had a number of muscle cramps in the previous games. However, we hope we don't get to see them anymore. And now, meanwhile, here's Monyul FC with the attack, and it's Faiz, the man of the hour again, with a good ball inside. And this time it was RD Karma who takes the shot, but this time deflected.
There
And the
will
ball
be
goes out
minimum 4 minutes
for
of
a
weather
Monyul
time.
corner kick.
45 minutes of normal gameplay over. We'll probably have a few added on minutes. Corner kick for Monyul FC.
Well, Monyul FC looking to increase that lead to 3-0 before the end of the first half. A teasing ball inside again, but this time the defender is there to the rescue. He clears it off. However, there was sloppy from the keeper again. Couldn't get hold of the ball. And now it's PATKAI United on the break. Matu up against the goal scorer, Golingso. Golingso doing his defensive jobs.
Good bit of run there, but equally good work done by the defender. Dispossessed the striker there. We almost saw Monyul FC go up by another goal there. As my colleague mentioned, that was a sloppy bit of work there. Monyul got the chance to almost increase the lead again. PATKAI is trying to at least score one goal before the half time. We have 4 minutes of added on time so far. Referee Kang had a few words there for the players for PATKAI FC.
The free kick for Monyul FC. The captain takes it towards the midfield. A push from behind by Tatu. Sharing Wange is down. And it's a Monyul FC free kick again. Golingso Ngadong for Monyul FC.
Long ball in, headed away by the PATKAI United defense. PATKAI retains the ball. Strikes ahead for the left flank. Good run so far. Good ball in, but well blocked by the defense from Monyul FC. PATKAI still retains possession, trying to make something happen, at least reduce that margin of 2 goals by 1 if possible before the halftime is over. Nonetheless, Monyul FC definitely in the driving seat. PATKAI United feeling the pressure at this time in the first half of the match.
PATKAI United are desperately looking to decrease the lead and score at least one before the end of the first half. There was Taginatin, a brave attempt there by Taginatin. However, the ball is back with Monyul FC. RD Karma is down.
Referee was very close to that, saw the challenge.
Well, that seemed like a harsh tackle by Wangsu. Tinglim Wangsu there, the centre back for PATKAI.
The referee is going for the yellow card. Asking the player to come along, and that's number 17, Tinglam Wangsu for PATKAI United. That's the 4th yellow card in the game so far, and I think 3 of them against PATKAI United so far. Is that correct, Ali? 4 yellow cards. So quite more than you would probably like to see. Nonetheless, the call by the referee, Kayang, has been on point so far. He was very close to that collision at that point. And he had absolutely no doubt in his mind about that yellow card.
Well, the aggression is flaring up. We have seen 4 yellow cards so far in this match, in the first half itself. And if this continues, we might see a good number in the second half as well. The Monyul FC again with the ball, and this time it's the referee who blows the halftime whistle.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Well,
the
Goling Song
halftime
Adong,
score is Monyul
the player
FC 2,
got a chance
PATKAI
to come in
United
the
FC
playing
0.
11, who has proved that he can perform if given an opportunity, with a wonderful strike that gave Monyul FC the lead. Scored the first goal for Monyul FC, and then later on it was Faiz Muhammad who made a wonderful run down the left flank and put in a wonderful ball across the face of the goal, and Rolex Chongtam there found the back of the net and made it 2 goals for Monyul FC.
Faiz has been very instrumental in the build-up of all the attacks we've seen from Monu FC so far, and it has yielded results twice. Monu is ahead by 2 goals, and at the half-time, Monu FC is 2, PATKAI United FC is 0, and with that will dispose for the half-time break. Please do stay tuned with us. We will come back to you shortly. This is Monu FC versus PATKAI United in the Indo-Vietnam Arunachal League 2025-26.
बचपन में खेलते थे नंगे पाँव, अभी पहन के बूट्स करे स्ट्राइक ये ग्राउंड पे, कीचड़ में गिरते